on, let's go outside. Let's take a walk in the sun. There are things to learn and things to see. A big wide world for you, your dog, and me. Dog Talk. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Dog Talk. I'm Pat Becker, Rusty Russellman. How are you today?
I'm good.
Rusty is my co-host, and we have Carmen Halsey with us today. How are you?
Good, great.
And you brought some dogs for us to see?
Yeah,
Yes.
who'd you bring with us?
This one's Quigley. He's a little rescue dog. He's got a lot of energy. And this is Heck, and he's kind of laid back, and they're the best of buddies.
Oh, yes, and of course this little shepherd kind is an excellent dog because they get along with most anybody, but especially having a friend that has the energy that your dog has, they can appreciate.
Yes.
Tell us where you rescued Quigley from, and then is Hack a rescue as well?
Well, I feel like I rescued Heck because he was out in the country with my boyfriend, and now he's a city dog, and he loves it. He's on the
You rescued
ottoman.
him from your boyfriend?
Not that he was mistreated, just that he loves the city and he loves his ottoman, and he likes to, we call it his retirement home.
Well, Aussies are famous for being able to adapt to any kind of atmosphere.
Yes.
But I can see that he missed you,
Yeah.
obviously, and that's why he came to you.
Yes.
Yes, you are. You see,
He's
I'm a
a really
very
good
pretty
dog.
boy, too. Yes, I am.
And Quigley came from the Central Humane Society. There was 3 of them, and their names were Curly, Mo, and Joe. And he just didn't look like a Curly, so I named him Quigley. And he's been a really good dog, just a lot of energy, and
Yeah, and I do see a lot of Brussels Griffin in him.
Yes.
He looks like that. What a lovely combo, though. He is
I
a
think I
darling
made a new
dog.
friend.
yes.
I think he would be anybody's friend, Rusty.
That's true.
But then so would you.
Oh,
We have made your dog the dog of the week, and actually dogs, and we have made you the dog owner, person of the week. This is a $100 gift certificate to A1 Pet Emporium.
Thank you.
And we just happen to have a few little things that maybe your dogs would find interesting.
Oh, yeah, they will love that.
Looky here, what is that? What is that? What is that, Quigley? Oh, what is that? Goodness gracious, I think he'd like to have that. Yeah, would you like to have that, Quigley? I'm going to give that to you because you're such a good boy.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. It brings us joy to see these dogs happy. So we thank you again so much, Carmen. You have a great day.
Thank you.
And bring these dogs back. They are so photogenic. Undoubtedly.
They are.
Yeah, those sweet babies they are. Yes, I like that one too. Oh, he says, I'll take that one too, Pat. Get that thing. Get that thing. We're going to take a quick break, folks. It's hard to leave, but we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats. Quality does not have to cost more, and we only have the best. If your pet suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, or hair loss, it may be the result of their diet. A1 Pet Emporium can help. We offer pet portraits monthly, adorable rescue animals every Saturday from noon to 4, and free dog and cat food samples. Locally owned and operated, we want to be your neighborhood pet store.
Welcome back, folks, and I'd like to introduce Maddy Schell. How are you?
Doing well. How are you doing?
And the importance of Maddy being here is that she is a new trainer for us. She's young, she's energetic, she's got all of the right ideas, and she's got a beautiful dog named Azani. And that's the name of your place.
It is. It's the name. He's our namesake of our company, Azani Pro Training.
And so how did you get the name Azani?
It is a very unique name. When he was a little, his blaze looked like a lightning strike. So we looked up different ways of saying lightning strike, and Azani is actually Sanskrit for lightning strike. So that's how it came about.
sounds
Only
great.
a millennial would
Yes.
come up with
Yeah,
something
that's
like
right.
that.
Hey, big boy, how are you?
I love it. I love it. No, it is adorable, and he is adorable. So
I was going to say, so tell us how you got into training, where this fits with your thought process, maybe your personality.
Absolutely. Well, I've been training since I was a little kid. I was lucky enough to grow up training dogs and doing agility and obedience competitions, actually with a little hound dog with a little beagle. And so I grew up competing and built a big passion on it, and really built a big passion on studying dog psychology and really finding out why they do what they do and how to best shape behaviors.
See, and that is so important because most people, jump into something like this without having done the research, without having the experience. And that's the thing that I found fascinating about you and your character, is because you have the right ideas, you do the right things. As far as we are concerned, positive reinforcement is the answer, for training a dog. And when you can, they turn out this loving.
Oh yes, that's one thing.
I like that you said shaping behaviors.
Yes.
Yeah, that is so important. Now tell me about this dog. Where did you get him, though?
He actually is kind of a rescue. I got him from a lady whose dog just ended up getting pregnant and having puppies in the country. And so someone actually brought another puppy in to the store I was working at the time, and I went, oh, that's a cute border collie, and she goes, oh, they have another one. So I go out and I go look, and he was 8 weeks old, and he was covered head to toe in about as many ticks as you could see.
Oh, Lord.
I think the groomer said they pulled about 200 off of him at 8 weeks old. And so I got him all cleaned up and started building some drive and shaping drive in him until he just became the most excitable, crazy border collie.
Well, I will tell you, that is a true rescue. And backyard breeders, I don't have a great deal of respect for, because they just, professional breeders go about it the right way. But sometimes those things happen, and this is a very lucky dog. We took some video when we went over to your place, and I'd like to show that because it is very definitive about you and what you think. Let's roll that. How exciting is this? A new trainer in town. And I am visiting with Maddy Schell. How are you?
Doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing super, because I feel so excited about your being here. You're young, you're energetic, you've got philosophically all the right ideas about training, so what a bonus for us here.
Thank you.
So tell me about yourself.
Well, we just opened up this new training center, Zani Pro Training, which is actually named after this puppy here. And we're an all positive reinforcement training company out here in Edmond. And I train everything from the very basics of puppy socialization and puppy manners, all the way up to competition level and some service dog work. Now, we are very specific on our service dog work, but we do everything including that.
So were you born and raised here?
No, I kind of moved all over when I was growing up, and so I grew up in California and in Texas. And in both states, I did a lot of agility competitions and obedience competitions growing up. So I grew up with a lot of training.
Yeah, and that's, of course, we all know that there is a lot going on in California and an equal amount going on in Texas. And
Absolutely.
I am from Texas too, so I understand. We're very doggy down there.
Oh yes, there's a lot more to do.
There's a lot to
Texas.
do. There is no doubt about that. So how do you find the people around here?
Well, a lot of it is word of mouth, and we've had a lot of people who have been following us for a couple of years. I did have another training before we came and got the new location. We do a lot of our clients through Facebook, so we have a lot of people who follow our posts on Facebook as well.
So you do a lot of different breeds of dogs?
Absolutely. We've had everything from your tiniest teeny tiny Chihuahua all the way up to the biggest Danes, and we love them all. So
Yes.
It doesn't matter the kind, and doesn't matter the drive level either, although drive definitely helps.
So how do you find the acceptance with the people here, with training them, as opposed to training in a different area?
People are surprisingly very accepting here in Edmond and in Oklahoma in general, and it's very nice. Now, we are kind of almost a novelty, it feels, in Oklahoma, because there isn't as many training companies that have the exact same style as training we do. But I still find that people are happy to learn that there's a new style, there's a different style that is more exciting and more fun to be a part of. So instead of everything needing to be so strict, they can have it fun while training.
And of
still
course,
get the
that
same
is
results.
the answer,
Oh,
making
yes.
it fun for your dog and for the person too.
So everybody is accepting of this, and do you find that that they will come back and participate and want to continue their training?
Oh, absolutely, and that's what we encourage the most. Is there's no such thing as a quick fix, and that's what I always encourage people. Is yes, we can train a dog to do something quickly, but if the owner doesn't keep it up, the training is going to slowly go down. So we always encourage people to come to as many levels as possible. And we have people who have graduated our advanced levels and keep on coming to the advanced level just to keep on with their training and with their practice.
And it makes such a great connection with their dog.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
and as I say, it gives them something to do. And the interaction is so important, whether or not they do a sport, whether they do obedience. Just being with them. And that's what dogs want. They want to be with their owners. They want to participate in whatever they do.
Oh, absolutely. And we like to also encourage people, on top of just the obedience, we also have trick classes, and we do all kinds of crazy things. So people who have finished the obedience and just want to have fun, they can come and do our trick classes and teach the dogs how to do handstands and hold different objects in their mouths.
Sure.
And do all different kinds of fun things on the side as well.
Well, that's excellent. So your basic mission is to educate people and train their dogs so that they can become in forever homes. You know, this is the important thing. How many times that we understand that dogs wind up in shelters because there's no training. They bring a puppy home and no training.
And that's a big issue. And showing the owner how to make training fun will help that dog stay in
That's
their house
right.
forever.
It's all about trust. There is
Oh,
no
yes.
doubt about that. Well, we are so appreciative of you having us here and so anxious for everybody to get started, to get coming in and everything. And Edmond's a perfect place for that. There are so many people that really need this kind of training, Maddy, and we are so glad that you're here and hope that everybody comes and gets trained. Train your dogs, guys. This is the first thing that they need. It's just unbelievable, you know, how people avoid training.
Oh, absolutely.
It's inconvenient. They don't have time. They need to take time.
They
Am I
do,
right?
absolutely. And we have people who send the dogs to the boarding school program because they don't have time. And I have to tell people, even though we can teach your dog 10 different things while they're here in boarding school, you still have to spend 30 minutes a day. And that's what I tell people, it doesn't have to be that much. Just 30 minutes of one-on-one training
That's
a day will make a big difference in your dog's
Yeah.
life.
You know, what I have always said, Maddy, is that every owner is a trainer.
Oh, yes.
When they participate in any way with their dogs, they're teaching them something, right? Something about themselves, something about the world around them, and something about the relationship with the owner. And it is so important. Thank you so much. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
your being here and helping. God bless you.
Thank you.
We wish you well.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate you guys being here.
Heel.
Yes.
Maddy, that was a great video. We're really excited to have you.
Fantastic. From two trainers who are a little older than you, we appreciate you. Absolutely. Welcome to our group.
Thank you. I'm excited to be a part of it.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Thanks again.
Hey, Dog Talk fans, make sure you join the conversation on social media. Just go to facebook.com/dogtalktv. We'd love to hear a story of your furry friend, so send us an email to pat@dogtalktv.com. You could be featured as our Dog of the Week. Now, enjoy the show.
So, Michelle, recently, or back in October, you went to the Frontier City Halloween Fest. Was that
did.
cool?
It was amazing. We had so much fun. It was adorable seeing the dogs in costume. We loved it.
Yeah, and so the lady who set all of this up had come to us and said, we're going to have this. You know, we would love to have somebody out, you know, to participate. So there was a costume contest, and there were a lot of different people, some of them which we knew.
Yes, I was really impressed because a guest that we had on previously that had been our Dog of the Week, she was there with one of her other pets, and so that was really fun to see some people that we knew.
Oh, yeah, and of course, costumes for dogs are always kind of
Yes.
cool. Do you ever have that kind of thing down in your mom's place?
Oh gosh, I know she does holiday events. She'll do shoots for different themes, and so she does all sorts of stuff. So yeah.
So this is the thing. We did take a video of this, and it was so cute. I just had to show it. Would you like to see it?
I would love to. I can't wait.
Okay.
Jen Savage. We are out at Frontier City, and they are about to have an amazing little event here for the dogs. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going to happen today?
So this is our first annual puppy parade and costume contest. They'll all parade up past our opening rope so everyone can see them, and then they'll come back down here and do the costume contest for the judges.
Oh, this is going to be great. Now, is this the first time that you guys have allowed dogs in the park?
This is the first time that we're doing something like this, yes.
Do you think you'll have a good turnout? Have you had pre-registration or anything?
So far, our registration has been pretty good. And I think there will be more that register when they show up.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen it on Facebook, and I've been hearing a lot of talk in the community about people that are going to come out to this. So I think you're going to have a great turnout. Now, you're doing a parade, so you're going to actually take them through the park?
Yes, and we'll go right past the rope where everyone stands so everyone can see them, wave hi, they can show off a little bit, and then we'll come back down.
Yep. Now for the contest, are you going to have like giveaways? Is there going to be a first, second, and third prize?
We do have a first, second, and third prize. So many vendors have been very gracious to give us all kinds of goodies. So these pups are going to be real spoiled when they go home.
That's fantastic. I heard that our sponsor A1 Pet Emporium had donated some items.
So much good stuff, yes.
Yeah, they're the best about that. Now, I've already seen dogs sneaking in here. I've seen peacock feathers. I've seen, I mean, you name it, I've seen it. We even have one that looks like he's just broke out of jail. So I can't wait for this to get going. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is my first time to come out here and get to, you know, play with the dogs and have them in the park. And I've never been involved in something like this out here at Frontier City. So I'm really excited to get it going. We're going to get some footage out here so you guys can see all the animals. I can't wait to get going. I tell you what, we just wrapped up a lot of fun with the dog parade and the costume contest. Jen, thank you so much for having us out.
Absolutely.
This was an amazing turnout for a first event. Can you tell us about our winners today?
So first place is Doc, he's Mr. T. And then we have Callie, the beautiful peacock. And then we have Abby, our little cowgirl.
Aw, look at her braids, I tell you what.
So cute.
We had some amazing costumes today.
We really did.
People went all out, as you can tell. I just love it. It's always so much fun when we get to see the dogs come out and get dressed up. This was so much fun for me because this is my first time to come to Frontier City with a lot of dogs around.
I've been so happy all morning.
I know. I tell you, it's the best job. It's therapy when you're around the dogs.
Absolutely.
Now, is this going to be an annual event that you're wanting to continue?
I really hope so. I really do.
Well, keep us in touch and let us know because we'd love to come back out again. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We had so much fun.
How much fun is that? I love seeing the dogs in the costumes. Some of those dogs not so fond of it, but by the same token, you know, it is always, always enjoyable. We thank you so much, Michelle. It was super.
Oh, I had a blast. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great video, Michelle. I mean, some of the owners, they were dressed up as well, and that really pulls together the full costume. So.
It sure does. It sure does. So anyway, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, great. Up next is Trisha Clark with A1 Pet Emporium. We'll see you soon.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats. Quality does not have to cost more, and we only have the best. If your pet suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, or hair loss, it may be the result of their diet. A1 Pet Emporium can help. We offer pet portraits monthly, adorable rescue animals every Saturday from noon to 4, and free dog and cat food samples. Locally owned and operated, we want to be your neighborhood pet store.
So, Trish Clark, it's always good to see you. Of course, Rusty and I know, and as I say, we're members of your group here, A1 Pet Emporium, the place to go for everything for your dog. So you brought some new things.
We did. So I just kind of want to start on this end and show you some of the new things that we have currently at A1 Pet Emporium. This is a really neat treat. They come in 4 varieties. It's called Give Pet. And the neat thing is when you buy a bag, this bag, they will also feed shelter dogs. So this will actually, they'll give, feeds 10 shelter dogs.
Yeah.
And it's neat because they come in bags like this, or we now have like a scoop and serve, so you can come in and mix and match. And so
How
it's
cool
really,
is that?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Very cool.
So that's something that we're really excited about. The Soda Pups is a new toy that we brought on. It's a thicker material than your Kong, and they come in different sizes. That they kind of look like little
cans of pop, yeah.
And then this one looks like a little bottle of beer. And then, but they have like tug toys, and this is kind of a fun toy that you can, have 2 dogs on either end, whatever. It's just
so they're very stable and
very
and hard to rip apart or anything,
very
so we don't have
stable,
a problem.
Very, interactive. You can stuff them with different treats and so forth. So that's kind of neat. Another hot seller that we cannot seem to keep in stock are these sweet potato chews.
Ah, yes.
These are extremely hard, dried sweet potatoes. There's no preservatives. It's all natural. Great for a dog that you're wanting that natural chew for, but you don't want to worry about splinters, things like that. These have been selling like hotcakes.
Oh, my dogs love them.
Yeah, they come in my dogs too.
And of course, I have large dogs, but small dogs can get into this too.
And we also have smaller ones. So we have, this is the size I brought today was the extra large. So this is the largest one it comes in, and then it goes down to a small. What's neat about it is we sell these replacement packets. So keep your rope, untie it, and you can put new sweet potatoes on. And then we also have, I didn't bring it, but we also have ones that are, they call them steak fries. And so if you want to try them out to see if your dog likes them, they're like just little, they look like little fries.
Oh, how wonderful.
Like single purchase.
Yeah, single purchase.
Excellent.
They also come in a bag like this.
So what is this? That looks...
This is really neat. This is actually a food. It's a food roll. It's 100% complete meal, but you can do numerous things with this. You can actually grate it up on top of food as a food topper. You can actually wad it up and put pills in it.
Oh, how cool.
You can use it as treats.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So it's very versatile.
Yeah.
These are really neat. This is Dale Edgar's. They have 2 different types of supplements. These are your hip and joints. They actually smell like peanut butter. You can kind of see down below. Great for joint issues or hip and joint issues. Excellent supplement, going over very well.
Wow.
And then they have a calming one too. So if
calming one, that would be good.
So
as a matter of fact, this day and time, dogs are all kind of excited and wanting to get in and get out and do that sort of thing. So the calming thing probably would be excellent.
These are also new chews. They're actually made out of a potato base. They come in 2 flavors, peanut butter and beef. Just a great chew for dogs.
Wow.
Because it's round, it's a little bit, lasts a little bit longer because they don't have a starting end.
Right.
And then we have pretzels for the little bitty dogs.
And these are those in the long?
Well, these are actually bully sticks. And this is like a value pack, for a better word, because we have some people that come in and buy small bully sticks like this quite often in a smaller packet. So if you're buying multiple packets, this is a better deal. And then we also have brought on Bark and Breakfast is a local company that makes little biscuits for dogs.
Cookies.
Cookies, yeah.
All right.
So, and this is actually their mozzarella. They have 4 different varieties. So we're really excited to have them in our store.
And I see
too.
that you brought some of the grooming things, which I think is so important
Yes.
because in Oklahoma, our weather has gotten so uncertain. Sometimes it's very warm, sometimes it's very cold. So dogs are doing things that are a little bit different as far as their coats are concerned.
And some dogs, that normally don't shed, but once or twice a year are shedding more often than that because our weather is just so crazy.
Absolutely. And these tools are wonderful for that, and you have every kind available.
We've got all kinds of different grooming tools, so we can help you with any kind of coat that your dog might have.
And as I say, I've noticed that dogs have been blowing their coats during this season too. And you have wipes, and you have an oil that you were telling me about.
I got 2 different things that is awesome. I have recently started using salmon oil on my dog's foods. And I'll tell you, number one, they love it. It's really super simple to use. It's like a lotion bottle. You just squirt it on their food. So no having to put pins in.
And so that really kind of helps.
Oh my gosh! My dog's coats were always soft, but now they're even softer. It's
that's
amazing.
excellent.
And it does actually help a little bit with shedding. I don't want to lie to anybody and say it will totally get rid of shedding, because if you have a shedding dog,
that would be a no-no, because it will not work that way, but definitely will increase the look of the coat and the feel of the coat. Thank you so much for bringing all of this.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This has just been such a pleasure as usual. Very informative. Folks, that's where to go. Go to A1 Pet Emporium. You can get all of this stuff. We thank you so much for coming today, for listening to us, for hopefully that we have gained some knowledge that we are grateful to impart to you. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week, right?
Sounds great. See you next week.
We're talking about dogs. Talking about big dogs, Talking about little dogs, oh yeah. Chasing the ball, chasing the cat, digging holes, thing like that. Dogs, talking about dogs. Laughing dogs, sad dogs, happy dogs, mad dogs. Dogs, just talking about dogs. Lost and alone, running the street, checking the garbage, looking to eat. Out there sad and on their own, the law will get them if they got no home. Dogs, talking about dogs. Dogs, we're talking about dogs. You say they were angels sent from above, then a year or two later you fell out of love. You dumped them, man, and kicked them out. Now what the heck was that about? Dogs, we're talking about dogs. Dogs, them poor little dogs. Talking about big dogs, talking about a little dog, oh yeah. Chasing the ball, chasing the cat, digging the hole, things like that. Dogs, we're talking about dogs. Laughing dogs, sad dogs, happy dogs, mad dogs. Dogs, just talking about dogs. Dogs, just talking about